This month was so tempting with Ulta 21 Day Savings Event, Sephora sales, new lunches, you name it. But this is what I actually spent on beauty and what I skipped guilt free. First, we're going to start off with my core essentials. These are items that I would get regardless of a sale or not, but I went ahead and picked them up during the sale because you know what? Why not get an extra 20-30% off? It's not that many, so bear with me. And then we're going to get into the good stuff. The first items I got, you guys know, if you watch any of my previous videos in squares. So I got 2 of these. This is probably going to last me for the rest of the year because I still working on, even though it's a little bit left, I am still working on the ones that I had from, I believe, the last sale or 2 sales ago, because I did not get any of these the previous sale, if I'm not mistaken. The next thing I picked up is from AVH. This is actually the clear brow gel. I'm still working on one of them, but I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pick up another one. I like to use the brow gel and the brow freeze gel to do my brows. So I start off with the brow freeze gel. I do my brows. I line them up and everything. And then once I'm done doing my makeup, at the end, I like to use the brow gel, which is a lighter formula, to kind of get any extra like setting powder off of my brows so that they don't look dusty. Razors. Yes, I went ahead and picked up a set of these. The last sale I didn't get one because I thought I had like a fresh set, but when I opened it up, baby, I only had one more left. Tragedy. I didn't get any at the time because usually these are like $10. You get 6. Baby, I went to open up the package to get me a new razor. I had like one more razor left. I don't know if you remember, but when I talked about it before, Sephora was like sold out. And I didn't think that they was going to come back with it, but come to find out they was changing the packaging. They use it once a month. That's 6 months. So I shouldn't need to purchase another one until the next sale. That's how you save that money, honey. The last item that I got for my core essentials, I went ahead and got another one of the Danessa Myricks face brush. This is the 1.0. This is the new one. This is the old. I could tell because the handle, the letters are wiped off a little bit. But I am going to have to like put a jewel or something. I'm going to have to put like a little bedazzle on here so I could tell the difference quickly. So I went ahead and picked up the new one, like I said. One I use for my creams, and then the other one I use for my powders, and I've been loving it so far. And I also picked up the Sephora Micellar Cleansing Water. I've used this, actually yesterday was like the first time me using it. I enjoyed it. I was really looking for a micellar water that did not have like an oil in it. They do have one that is a mixture of oil and micellar water. That one is for like waterproof makeup. That's not what I was looking for, so I just went ahead and got the regular micellar water, and I've been enjoying it. Now, let's get into the fun stuff. So I'll end up picking up the ABH, the Beauty Balm Serum Skin Tint. I got mine in the shade 10 just in case we are complexion twins. This is what it looked like. I've been using this all month of April. As soon as I got it, I just started using it. It really gives you like my skin, but better. And since the summer is like right around the corner, I figured that this is like the best thing for me because you know it's gonna be hot. You're going to be sweating, and you don't want anything like heavy on your skin. I know, at least for me, especially like during the daytime, like the coverage on this is like sick. Another item that I picked up was the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I don't know what made me get this one. For some reason, it was like on my radar. It was in my wish list. And there was another mascara that I really wanted. We're going to talk about that later too. There was another mascara that I really wanted. It was like $30, and I had to like reel myself in. And I went ahead and got the Tarte Light Camera Lashes Mascara. Honestly, I haven't used it yet. I really do hope that I like it. Okay, since we're talking about mascara, I also picked up 2 deluxe size mascaras. I used my points to get these, so I did not spend any cash. However, I'll shop at Sephora and I see that they have mascaras that's like for points that I could trade my points for. I have been picking them up. Like I said, I am looking for a new mascara, something to replace the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay, so this next one I've been wanting for a long time, and I've really been like procrastinating on getting it, and I finally bit the bullet and got it. It is the Huda Beauty Blush Filter, but in Ube Cream. Okay, so this blush right here is the one that I am wearing now. I have this other blush that I've been wearing, that I have worn in the past, that I love. It's from Hourglass. It is I forgot the name of it. If I could think of it, I'll put it down here so that you guys know. And I wear that blush out. I've been loving that blush because even though it's a purple blush, for some reason it doesn't show up purple on my skin. You know, it kind of looks more of like a rosy, warm pink. Like, it looks like if I was to go purchase a pink blush, it looked like what I would think a pink blush should look on me. That's what that blush looked like on me, if that makes sense. Okay, so it gives you pink, but it's not pink, it's purple. So I was like, oh, when she came out with ombre cream, I was like, you know what, I gotta go get it. I gotta get it. So I waited. Sephora sale came, I went ahead and picked it up. And this is what I have on today. This is my first time wearing it. I like it. I'm a little hesitant. I like it because when it comes to the purple blush, I have to let it marinate before I'm like, okay, yeah, this is it. So I end up picking up the Burberry Her. This one, I really enjoy the fragrance. I was introduced to this fragrance when I got my Sephora collection, my Sephora favorites fragrance during the holiday season. They had the Burberry Her sampler in there. I picked up 2 of them, so I had those 2 samplers, and then with other orders that I got from Sephora, I end up getting more samples. So I was using that a lot this past month. I just went ahead, bit the bullet, and picked this one up because I knew that I didn't want to switch my voucher out for it. I went ahead and picked up another Sephora favorites perfume sampler, but this one's a little bit different than the ones that I've gotten before. This one's actually a deluxe sampler, right? I had to get it. This one, I believe I have 7 fragrances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As of right now, the only one I tested out is from Marc Jacobs. It's the Daisy Wild. This is the one that I have on right now, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells pretty. Like it's a sweet floral. I was about to say fruity floral, but it's not a fruity floral. It's a sweet floral. It's just very cute, very girly, very dainty. This is my second day wearing it. When I first put it on, it made me feel like putting on a sundress. Like I wanted to go to brunch and sip on mimosas. Like that's the vibe that it gives me. But let me not go too far into it because I do want to test all these out and give you guys a full review of each fragrance. But yeah, I went ahead and got this one because I feel like I know. Like when I saw this, I instantly knew that there has to be at least one fragrance. I feel like it may be this one here that I might switch my voucher out for, but we'll see. For now, this one was a little unexpected, but I went ahead and got it. And this is from Beauty Blender. I forgot what it's called because I think I threw the box away. Hold on, let me open it up. Let me pull it up on. Okay, so I went ahead and picked up the Beauty Blender Midnight Blend and Blur set with the Powder Puff and Beauty Blender. So this is like a cute little travel set. It's rubber and it has like a zipper on the outside. And inside it came with the original Beauty Blender, and it also came with the Powder Puff. Now, look, I've used this Powder Puff. As soon as I got it, I opened up and I started using it. And I went ahead and got a Powder Puff because I had the original. You could say that's the original one, but when it first came out, I purchased the pink one. I used it to the point that the back of it was like kind of flaky, and I was like, you know what, I think it's time for me to get another one. I purchased this like years ago. I know I've had it at least a good maybe 3 years. So I was like, let me go ahead and upgrade and get a new one. I saw that they had the set, and I went ahead and bought the set with the Beauty Blender together because I really more or less wanted the case along with this because I have plenty of beauty blenders. These next few items, I did not get these during the Sephora sale, but I did get them this month. And look. I know you guys probably gonna be like, why didn't you get it during the sale? Because you can get these at Sephora during the sale, and I'm gonna tell you why in a minute, okay? So the first item that I end up picking up, this one was actually from Fenty Skin, and I told you guys in a previous video that I wanted to get the Butter Drop hydrating body milk, right? I told you guys about that like from my Sephora. I think it was like my Sephora wish list. So I ended up getting it on Fenty Beauty or Fenty Skin because it was 30% off. Now honey, if I was already gonna get it from Sephora on Sephora sale for 20% off, and when Fenty was like, oh baby, we got a 30% off, I was like, well, let me go ahead and get it at 30% off. And that's exactly what I did. So that's the reason why I did not get it during the Sephora sale. I actually got it before the Sephora sale because it was 30% off. And I used it a couple times. I like it. I don't think that I'm gonna buy it again. However, I do feel like I am going to keep the container because this is like a glass container. This is like, it got a little weight to it. So I believe I am going to keep the container and then just put regular or my other lotion like Nivea. I have like Nivea lotion that I use. I'm probably gonna put my Nivea lotion in it. But the last few items that I went ahead and picked up, and these were not part of the Sephora sale because I got them off of their official website and they had a 30% off. Let's go ahead and talk about this one because this one was not my favorite item out of the bunch. And this is the Super Boost Skin Tint. I got mine in 05, which is my ideal shade. I feel like the shade match is like chef kiss. But comparing it to the ABH Beauty Balm, I prefer using this one over this. Another item that I picked up is the mini travel size of the HD Skin Hydra Glow. I do have the full size in 2Y20, but I picked up a travel size because I wanted to try it in a neutral. So it's the same shade as the one that I always been using, but it is a neutral. So I just wanted to see like, would it work better? Because I've recently found out that I'm neutral. I always thought I was golden, but then I noticed that like a lot of shades that's golden, like even though it's my shade, is a little bit too warm. And I'm like, am I neutral? And then come to find out, I think I am neutral. So I was like, let me pick it up and see. But to be honest, I feel like I'm a warm neutral. I think that's what it is. I think I'm like one of those warm neutrals because when I compared it to the 2Y20, this shade suits me way better than the 2 in 22. So I think that's what it is. I think I'm a warm neutral, if that makes sense. I don't know, girl. We trying to figure it out. I also went ahead and picked up the HD Skin Setting Powder. I've been wanting to try the setting powder. I got mine in the shade 2.1, which is a medium neutral. And the last item I picked up from Makeup Forever is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Extreme in Anywhere Caffeine. And this lip liner is the lip liner that I'm using right now. Now, y'all know I don't really need another lip liner, but I was like, I was itching to try this liner. It was worth it. It is worth it. I have not stopped using this liner since I got it. Did I need another liner? No. But this one has been, it has been putting the other liners to shame. It's giving the shade, it's giving what I've been wanting a liner to give, if that makes sense. When it comes to my mindful spending diary, I feel like I did a really good job, okay? Compared to what I've done in the past, you know, I used to like, okay, go in. I would have some damage, okay? I would break the pockets in 700, 500, all of this, you know, buying all the makeup and buying everything that my heart desires. But this go around, I was like, you know what? Let me reel it back. Let me get the things that, not only just get the things that I've been wanting, but it's like, I don't have to get everything that I want. And then also get things that's like, okay, what is pretty much like core essentials. Now that I've shown you everything that I purchased, core essentials, what's been on my wish list, I want to talk to you guys about things that I chose to put back or chose not to get. And there's quite a few. I don't want to tell you why I chose to not get these items. There was a couple things that I wanted to get when I was shopping on Fenty Skin that they had, and I was like, oh, you know what, it's 30% off, let me go ahead and get it. And I held back, I pulled back because these was actually going to be impulsive purchases. I was like, let me hold off and see if this is something that I really need. And I'm like, the next time she has a 30% off, if it's something that's still on my radar, then I'll go ahead and pick it up. And this was the Fenty Compact and Vanity Mirror. I really wanted the compact because the compact had like a light on it. I was like, this would be perfect for when I travel. Like, I know I need like a mirror that's small enough that I can put in my luggage and travel with, but I've been holding off on it because I want to make sure that it is perfect. I want to make sure that it is exactly what I want and need. I don't know exactly what that is, but I know that once I see it, I'm like, okay, that's it. So I went ahead and held off on the Fenty Compact and or the Vanity Mirror because I was thinking about getting the Vanity Mirror too. I'm so happy and proud of myself that I did not do an impulsive purchase when it comes to those two things. I also put back the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed and Spice Latte. Now, honey, I don't know if my doll is watching this video, but I had one of my girlies that replied to one of my videos and was like, oh my god, those are some great finds when it came to Sephora sale. But she was like, the only thing that she was really planning on getting was this blush. And I was like, hold on, wait, Danessa Myers got blushes? And I knew she had blushes, but I didn't know she had those shades. And those shades was actually newer shades. And I was going back and forth. Honey, I was going back and forth. And I was thinking about getting the Spice Latte, which is like a nude blush. I added to my cart, take it away. Added to my wish list, take it away. Added to my wish list, put it in my cart, took it away. And I ended up not getting it because I was like, let me just get one blush. The blush for Huda. And the only reason why I was like, let me get that one is because I wanted that one longer than the one from Danessa Myers. So I ended up taking that one out of my cart. Let me pat myself on the back. Another reason why I end up putting it back is because I do have a Danessa Myers blush that is like a nude blush for me. And I'm like, let me go ahead and use that up before I jump in and purchase something that's supposed to be like a similar feel. Okay, Brown Girl Jane Dawn. I think I told you guys about that earlier. So that was the fragrance that I was gonna get before Burberry Her. That was the one that was in my cart or in my wish list. I was deciding on which one I was gonna get, either the Brown Girl Jane and Dawn, the travel size, but the Burberry Her. I ended up getting the Burberry Her because the universe, the masses chose for me. When it got to the point where I was getting ready to check out, Brown Girl Jane and Dawn was sold out in the travel size. So I was like, well, Burberry Her it is. Ooh, the Makeup Forever Super Boost Moisturizing and Plumping Lip Gloss and Anywhere Caffeine. Yes, honey. Okay, so when I made my purchase with Makeup Forever, that was actually included in my purchase. That was part of my purchase, part of my order. When they shipped out my order, not only did I get a shipping email saying that, giving me my tracking number and everything like that, I also got another email from Makeup Forever letting me know that there was some things that was sold out in my order, and that was one of them. Now, although I did not get it with my Makeup Forever order, I could have easily added it to my Sephora order, but I took that as a sign that maybe I don't really need it, and I just let it be. I also didn't get the Refined lip gloss with hyaluronic acid and taupe. I was thinking about getting it, but there was another lip gloss that I have, but I've been using it in substitution for that one because I feel like it kind of gives the same vibe. It's like a taupey shade, and the one that I have, the lip gloss that I own that made me not purchase the Refined lip gloss, is from Morphe times Ashley Strong. That lets you know how old this lip gloss is. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like this kind of gives that same vibe. Let me just keep what I already own. I feel like I did a really good job when it came to editing myself, bringing things back on, especially when it comes to duplicates or things of that nature. Yes, I did purchase a few duplicates, but those are items that I know that I'm going to use up. Those are items that I use every time that I do my makeup, like the brow gel. I use that every time. I don't always use the same lip gloss when I do my makeup, but when I do my brows, I use the same products every single time. So I know that I'm going to use those up. Overall, when it comes to me becoming a mindful spender, I feel like I did a really good job this go around, especially when it comes to the Sephora Savings event. The only one that I'm like a little on the fence about is the blush, the Ombre Cream, that I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to use it a few more times. Be very mindful when the return date is. I'm going to give myself by the 10th, which is 5 more days from the day that I record this. If I'm not feeling it, I am going to take it back. I don't know if I'm going to get my money back or maybe I get the Danessa Myers. No. If I take it back, I'm getting my money back. I'm getting my money back. I'm not going to get the Danessa Myers because I already told you the reason why I didn't get the Danessa Myers, because I have this one here. So, but I'll let you guys know. I will give you an update on that. This is a series that I am going to keep up where I talk about my beauty purchases for the month, my wins, my struggles, and everything that's in between. If you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. But wait, let me know down below in the comment section if you shopped the Ulta 21-day sale or the Sephora Savings event or anything, any sales that was going on this past month. Let me know what type of goodies you picked up, what kind of finds you found. That's all.